Good morning. So it's Monday, the 9th of August, and we're here to do a body scan this morning. So it's always a little bit of a strange time just when you first log in. You're not sure how many people will join you or if anybody will join you at all. But then it always heartens me to know that people will be probably watching on catch up, on YouTube, on different Facebook channels. So good Monday morning, everybody. It's nice to be here. Good morning, Philippa. And also good morning to Julie and to Zagrabala, and good morning, Jenny. So if you are watching on catch up, then you might want to fast forward it by 3-4 minutes, something like that, till we start to just cut my bit of waffle off before we start the body scan. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Stuart. It's lovely that you're all here today. And I just really wanted to start by talking about thoughts. When you're meditating or doing a body scan, it's not about stopping thinking. It's about letting those thoughts drift past like a cloud or a bit of inclement weather, and not really hooking into them. You can kind of get fixations on thoughts, and it can end up becoming stories. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Sangha K too. So they can, you can hook into your thoughts, they can then become stories, and before you know it, by the end of the meditation, you've practically written a full shopping list, a holiday inventory, a full novel or a poem. So it's just about letting those drift past. That's not really the intention of the meditation, to write a shopping list, a poem or a novel. And I suppose I thought it's a little bit like when divers breathe, you kind of, you can't hold your breath for very long. You can hold it for a while. Same with the thoughts. You could stop them for a while. You could force them to stop for a while, but eventually they will come back in, just like breathing. It's an automatic reflex of our lungs, same as thoughts may be an automatic reflex of our brain. So what we can do, like the divers, is we can train ourselves just to, sort of how to breathe appropriately. And it's the same with meditation. We can train ourselves how to just let go of those thoughts appropriately. Just let them go for a little while. They'll always be there when we come back to them. I had a friend who used to welcome her thoughts as they came into her mind, and then she meditated in an attic bedroom. So she would place each of the thoughts on the stairs and just say, can you just wait there for me till I've done my meditation? And then at the end she would say, I'd got a nice big queue of thoughts waiting for me, but most of them had just got bored and wandered off anyway. So good morning, Rachel, and good morning, Lucy. So same in the body scan, in the meditation, we're just letting go of those thoughts. We're trying not to get hooked into them, but it's human nature. We will get hooked into them, and we will end up writing our own shopping list or our to-do list for the day. But when you notice that you're doing that, that's fine. Just let it go. Just kind of go, oh, okay, I'm storytelling to myself here. Just let it go and let it drift on, and just congratulate yourself for being aware enough to notice what your mind is getting hooked into. So it's now 3 minutes past. So I think we will start the body scan. So good morning to all of you who've joined me, and good morning to everybody who will be watching later on catch up, YouTube, Facebook. Good morning, you're very welcome. So I thought we'd start with a poem. And good morning, Graham. And Graham's wishing everybody health and happiness. I think that's a really excellent start to the week. Thank you, Graham. So I'll start with a poem. So if you want to get yourselves ready, get yourself seated comfortably, go and get anything you might need that you might have forgotten, whether it's, I don't know, a blanket, drink of water, tissues, timer, just whatever makes you comfortable. And then we can start the body scan. Okay, so if you just like to get yourselves comfortable, I prefer to meditate without my shoes on. It just feels a little bit more solid connection with the ground. So you can do a body scan meditation with your eyes open or closed. It's totally up to you. I would say if you want to do it open, I would just kind of aim your gaze down to the floor and just gaze at a particular spot on the floor. Just because if you've got your eyes open and you're staring around your room, if you're anything like me, you get distracted very easily looking at pictures or cobwebs or spiders, whatever it may be. So if you just lower your eyes to the floor or close them if you feel comfortable doing so. So this poem is called Postscript and it's by Seamus Heaney. And sometime make the time to drive out west into County Clare along the flaggy shore in September or October, when the wind and the light are working off each other, so that the ocean on one side is wild with foam and glitter, and inland among stones the surface of a slate grey lake is lit by the earth lightning of a flock of swans, their feathers ruffed and ruffling, white on white, their fully grown, headstrong-looking heads, tucked or cresting or busy underwater. Unless to think you'll park and capture it more thoroughly, you are neither here nor there, a hurry through which known and strange things pass, as big soft buffetings come at the car sideways and catch the heart off guard and blow it open. So that's Postscript by Seamus Heaney. So if you'd like to take a couple of deep breaths in and out, focus on that out breath and just relax, let everything go. Just relaxing into Monday morning and the possibilities for the day. And just familiarising yourself with the room that you're in, the noises that you can hear. Maybe you can hear people getting ready for work, traffic, bird song, rain on the windows. Or maybe you can just hear the gentle movements of the house settling, creak of your chair, and the ambience of the room, the temperature on your skin, the smell of the room. And just take a moment to drink that all in. And then you can ask yourself, how am I feeling today? What do I feel like today? Might still be sleepy and waking up. Might feel quite neutral. You might feel tired or giddy or restless to start the day. Whatever feelings you have, welcome them in. And then we can just start with our posture. Are we sat comfortably? Or you might be laying on the floor or on the bed, or you might be kneeling on meditation cushions. Just move your body around to make sure you're sat in a comfortable position. You don't want to be slouched or you'll get neck ache and backache, but you don't want to be too formally stiff or you'll still get backache and neck ache. So somewhere in between. Some people like to imagine a golden thread running the length of the spine and then coming out the top of the head. And just imagine gently holding that golden string and it just pulls you into alignment. If that doesn't work for you, maybe you can just imagine your spine, the individual bones that make up the vertebra. And just imagine them just straight, but with that natural curve of the spine. And they're holding and supporting us. And then we can focus on our contact with the ground. It might be your sitting bones on the chair or the cushion. It might be your knees and shins on the floor if you're meditating on cushions and kneeling. If you're on the floor or on a bed, it could be the whole of your spine, your shoulders, the back of your head, the heels of your feet. Just feel that contact. Feel that groundedness. And just let go. Let go into the chair, into the cushion, into the ground or mattress. It's supporting you and you don't need to do anything. You're safe and supported. You could imagine yourself like a giant mountain, and the base of the mountain, its foundation, is solid. And just sit with that groundedness for a moment. Some people like to visualize themselves rooted to the ground, that there are roots coming from the soles of your feet, from your sitting bones, or from your back. And it's just connecting you with the world, connecting you with the universe. If any thoughts are drifting past, or stories are starting to build in your head, and just congratulate yourself for noticing and just let them drift on past. We can attend to them later. And maybe just take a couple more deep breaths and just let go and think here and now. I'm here meditating, and it's now. I don't need to worry about the past. I don't need to worry about the future. I'm just focusing on the present moment. And you can just let your brain, your mind, your body relax comfortably. You can start with your neck and your shoulders, and just letting go of any tension that's there, just letting those shoulders drop. Can you soften them a little more? Let them drop. If you are feeling really tense in your neck or your shoulders, you can always scrunch your shoulders up to your ears and then just let it go again. Push them down a little and then just let them sit naturally. And sometimes in meditation, in body scan meditation, you can spend most of the time letting go of the tension wherever it builds up. For me, it's in my neck and shoulders. For others, it might be their upper thighs, their buttocks, their spine. It's just letting that stress and tension drift away. And then if we go up to the head, can you soften the cheekbones? Soften your eyes. And if you've got tension in your eyes, you can scrunch them shut and let them open naturally and then close them so that they fall into a natural relaxation. The jaw should be soft. Tongue should be gently resting on the roof of your mouth. Again, if you've got tension in your jaw, you could always do a big yawn or open your mouth wide and then close it. And that might help to release some of the tension. And just notice the texture of the breath as it comes in through your nostrils or through your lips and your mouth. Our breath is natural. It naturally occurs. There's no need to hold it, control it or force it. Back to the neck and shoulders, just letting those shoulders fall, letting the tension go. And then we can bring the focus down to the upper arms and the lower arms. Can you feel the texture of your clothing against your skin? Or maybe just the temperature of the air around. Just letting those arms relax. Supporting your hands on your knee. Or if you're laying down, just either your arms by your side or hands resting on your belly. Arms and shoulders are heavier than we realise. So just let all that tension, all that stress, just let your arms relax for a while. And you can go down to your fingers. How do your hands feel? Can you feel the circulation in your fingers? Can you feel the warmth or the coolness? Can you feel the fizzy tingly sensations? When you get into a relaxed state, sometimes your hands may feel bigger or smaller or different, or maybe you can't even distinguish where your hands are. And that's okay. That's just letting the relaxation take place. And then just checking back in again with our spine, our posture. Letting go of any tension in the back, in the spine, around the hips. Just softening those sitting bones. If you need to adjust your posture at any time, that's fine. Just move around. And then we come down to our legs, to our upper thighs, our shins, our knees. Again, letting any tension go, just softening the whole body. Can you feel your kneecaps? Can you feel the backs of your calves, your shins? Do you feel the cloth of material against you, whether it's your blanket or clothing? Or maybe you just feel the ambient temperature of the room. Just pay attention to any sensations you may have in your legs. And then move down to the feet. Can you feel the soles of your feet? What do they feel like? Do they feel warm, cool, tingly? Might feel a bit achy or crampy. If they do, just move around to get a more comfortable posture. Maybe give a little wriggle of your toes. Does that change the sensation in your feet? And then just do a quick scan of your body. Find where the tension and the stress is for you and let it go. Tension and stress is a little bit like playing hide and seek. You focus on one part of your body and let it go, and it might disappear to another part of your body. That's fine. Just focus on it and let it go. And you can just do a quick sweeping scan of your body, just relaxing as much as you can. Letting go of any tension. If you've got any pain from meditating, then you can adjust your posture. If you've got pain through illness, then just guide a bit of loving kindness towards it. The bit of your body that's tender. Give it a bit of compassion. And if our mind starts to wander, or if the pain becomes into a cramp or something unpleasant, you can always come back and focus on the breath. Focus on the out breath, the letting go. We're here and we're now. There's nothing to worry about. We're just relaxing for a few moments, giving our poor old body a bit of loving kindness, a bit of compassion. And you can look for the pleasant sensations in your body. Where does it feel pleasant? For me, it's in my hands. They're warm, they're tingling. And the same for the soles of my feet. For you, it might be different. It might be the breath that's pleasant. It might be the shoulders or the heart space. So just check you've got no tension in your stomach. You're not kind of holding your stomach in, because that will affect how you breathe. Just letting it go. Letting your stomach soften. And then we come up to the heart space. Can we soften the heart, the chest area anymore? Can we open it up? If you have trouble imagining your heart space, you can always touch your chest with your hand so that you leave that sensation there. Or you could think of something that makes you really happy. It might be nature, it might be music, art, family, friends, pets, sport. Just think of yourself in a situation that you enjoy doing or a place that you love to be. And see if that makes a difference. See if that helps your heart to soften and to open up. And you can ask yourself again, how do I feel now? Has anything changed? And just think of those pleasant sensations, those pleasant moments that fill you with joy. Can you remember what they felt like? Can you let them flood into your heart and to open that heart space? And to feel contentment or bliss or just utter calmness. And if you can't feel anything, don't worry, that's fine. Just enjoy the relaxation and the letting go of any tensions. Some people don't find emotion easy to feel. If you don't, just try and remember a time when it was good, that you felt safe, you felt relaxed. And just bathe in that feeling, like a gentle spring sunshine shining down on you. And just enjoy it. Drink it in. And take a couple of deep breaths. And as you breathe in, just drink in that joy, that happiness and contentedness. And as you breathe out, just let go and relax. And let everything soften. Postscript by Seamus Heaney. And sometime make the time to drive out west into County Clare along the flaggy shore in September or October, when the wind and the light are working off each other, so that the ocean on one side is wild with foam and glitter, and the inland among stones the surface of a slate grey lake is lit by the earthed lightning of a flock of swans, their feathers ruffed and ruffling, white on white, their fully grown headstrong-looking heads, tucked or cresting or busy underwater. Useless to think you'll park and capture it more thoroughly. You are neither here nor there. A hurry through which known and strange things pass, as big soft buffetings come at the car sideways and catch the heart off guard and blow it open. That's Postscript by Seamus Heaney. So if you'd like to start bringing your body scan meditation to a close, letting go of the practice, keeping that softness, keeping that gentleness and contentedness, and starting to bring your awareness back to your surroundings. To the noise you can hear in the room, maybe the traffic outside, maybe your family is downstairs preparing for the day. And bringing back your awareness to the temperature of the room, the smells, the gentle sounds, maybe a ticking of a clock. And you can gently open your eyes and just take a few seconds just to enjoy the fruits of that meditation, just to enjoy what you've achieved. So thank you very much for joining me on this Monday morning. I hope you have a good week. Thank you, Stuart, and he's wishing everybody a great day, as do I. I hope you have a good day, go gently into the day and see what the week unfolds. Thank you, Helen. And I won't be with you next Monday because I'm going on to a retreat. So Shaki Padar will be leading next Monday. So I'll miss you all and I'll look forward to seeing you when I get back. And take care, everybody, and have a lovely week. Thank you, Sally. So take care and see you soon. Bye.